So, James Savundra, Tim Thornton with us this evening. So, Mikel Merino, give us some numbers.
Deal agreed in principle now between Arsenal and Real Sociedad. We understand the total fee in the region of €38.5 million for the Spaniard, who's out of his contract at the end of the season. Initial fee, €33.5 million, further €5 million in performance-related add-ons. He's agreed a 4-year contract with the option of a further year as well. He's 28 years of age, and this transfer will be finalised subject to him passing a medical. It would be their second signing of this window after bringing Ricardo Calafiori earlier on, the defender. They're strengthening in midfield. This would be the 19th defensive goalkeeper or midfielder that Arsenal brought in under Mikel Arteta and Edu out of the 25 players they bought in that time. You can see Mikel Arteta trying to build that foundation for success. They look to go one step closer.
Now, Arsenal are said to have agreed a deal in principle to sign Spanish international Mikel Merino from Real Sociedad. The midfielder is set to arrive on a 4-year contract with the option of a 5th year, and the Gunners would be signing their second signing of the season after Ricardo Calafiori. Craig, what do you think of this?
I would put it in the category of solid. He comes from a club, in recent years anyway, in Real Sociedad, where they play nice football, play some nice stuff. He's a guy that's got, I think, 28 caps for Spain. He's a guy that will just play more of a holding role. He doesn't. He does a little bit of everything. A bit like Declan Rice in a sense, where he will get forward, he will defend, he can tackle, he's got a tidy left foot, he's good at timing his runs into the box. And I'm not saying he's a direct replacement. I mentioned it for Granit Xhaka, but he's a guy who's going to come in and play on that side of the middle of the park and give them a bit of strength in there. And I think for the money, at 28 years old, with that experience, both at club level and at international level, I think it's a good addition to this Arsenal team, if not squad. Where would you put a midfield like that we just saw on that possible starting 11 with him, with Rice and with Odegaard in it? Well, you can move Odegaard maybe just behind the front line. You can do a little bit of everything. We've seen full-backs come into midfield. But I think he gives Declan Rice another person in the middle of the park that not only will get into the box, as he's shown for club and country, but will put his foot in as well. And that's something that, well, Jorginho and Thomas Partey were that, but Thomas Partey had a lot of injuries. Jorginho, I think, is a little bit limited in terms of getting around the field. I think this is a good signing for Arsenal. These are good stats for a player as well, Stevie.
Aye, no, it's you know, the Calafiori one, I think he is bought to start 100%. He comes straight in when he's fit and plays. I'm not so sure Merino has been brought in to start. I think he's been brought in because he can play whenever they want to play him, whether it's Champions League or FA Cup or League Cup. Yes, he'll play in the Premier League, but in order for Arsenal to challenge to win the league and to challenge in the Champions League, they're going to have a bigger squad. And when you have a bigger squad, to win the Champions League and the Premier League, you need a bigger squad with quality. That's why I think this guy's come in. I'm not so sure 100% that he's been brought in to start as soon as he's fit, unlike the Calafiori one.
Frank, where did you have Arsenal finishing in your predictions for the Premier League this season?
What do I want to what? I didn't get it, sorry.
Where did you have them finishing in the top 4 when we asked for your Premier League predictions?
Arsenal. I think I said second because I'm still waiting for the striker, I have to say. Because
I think you said third.
Something really missing. Third, you know, third. Yeah, but third. Only the first
matters. Does this
matters.
change anything? Does this change anything
only the first matters. I would say a little bit because I really like Merino. I mean, I don't know how he's going to settle down to another football. Premier League is different than the La Liga, but I like the fact that he has the jersey of the dirty player, that he can go tackle, work out in the middle of the park like Rice is, and after when he gets the ball, he's very good. He's very technical. He knows how to play with the ball. He's a clean player, effective, very influential in the game with the ball. So yeah, he can be the Xhaka. I mean, he's been named the Xhaka of the last 2 years, not the Xhaka on the first years. for sure. But yeah, he can be that guy in the middle of the park. He can be a plus. But again, I still, unless they do like they did last weekend, some other can score. But I'm still convinced that they will miss that striker that they need.